I am excited because I'm talking about two of my favorite things, skiing and dogs. But right now I want to talk about my third favorite thing. We all know food. And for those who don't know, Rosh HaShanah, the Jewish New Year, does begin this Sunday. So to give you a taste of the best parts of the new year, we traveled to Zaidy's Deli and Bakery.
35 years we've been doing this. The name evokes family. Zaidy means grandfather, and I think that they feel it's comfort. And it's Jewish, and the holidays are special, especially Rosh HaShanah. And so with all the Jewish traditions like the brisket and the challahs and the matzah ball soup, that's what we
potato
eat.
kugel.
And the potato kugel, that's what we eat. They fill up because then 10 days later it's Yom Kippur and you can't eat anything. So you have to eat a lot Rosh Hashanah. And so this is a lot of tradition and family cooking, and the smells evoke that kind of feeling.
This is really fun for us here at Zaidy's. We'll start with our round challah. So traditionally during the year we do braided. This time of year we make them round. And it's really to signify the roundness, the fullness of the year. We're ending one year, starting another. We want it to be seamless. So the nice round full challah really helps us to reflect on the past year and really rolls right into the coming year. So it's a really nice symbolization of a full year. In addition to sort of the roundness of the year, we also want to wish people a sweet year. So we really make a lot of foods that incorporate sweetness. Traditionally, we use honey. So we have our honey cake, which is loaded with delicious fresh honey.
Honey cake.
Honey cake.
I love honey cake.
What's more sweet than just eating honey right out of the jar? So then we just dip it in some apples, which again symbolize it's a round fruit. It symbolizes the fullness of the year, as well as the deliciously sweet fruit.
Every Jewish home makes briskets, and they make it slightly different, but Zaidy seems to be the one that everybody likes the best.
So a lot of people put raisins in theirs. They have a honey coating that goes on it, but it's going to be a really traditionally a sweet brisket that we bake, as we know, for hours and hours and hours, so it's nice and tender. And this particular brisket baked for several hours, so it's going to be deliciously tender.
When I was little, in our neighborhood on the Sabbath, I would walk through the neighborhood, very Jewish neighborhood on the west side, and you could smell people cooking out the windows. And it just evoked that family and tradition and good food.
You know, when I was a little kid, Rosh Hashanah meant my grandparents were coming, my aunts and uncles were coming, and we had to get the food ready. You know, we had to get the traditional food because everybody was coming together. Everything changes in the world, but we knew we were going to have round challahs, we were going to have honey cake, we were going to have brisket, and it really makes people feel comfortable. You know, this world changes so fast and so much that tradition is something that I think a lot of people just favor. So I knew my grandparents were coming, I knew everyone was coming, and then as I got older, I knew it was my time to come home. I'm in college, I'm a young adult, yay, I get to go home. And my mom was going to make all this delicious food for us.
I think that's important that we carry on that tradition so people have a place to go and know that they can come and get that kind of food.
Well, today is your last day to order for Rosh Hashanah. Call Zaidy's at 303-333-5336 to get everything you need for a sweet new year. And while you're at it, make sure to think of Zaidy's for breaking the fast on Yom Kippur. Shana Tova from the Coco team.